How's everybody doing today? Here with another live stream. Gonna be a little bit quieter this time because actually I have one sleeping on the couch and the other one's in the other room enjoying some Kindle time. Also, my neighbors are getting internet hooked up right now, so I don't know if that's going to interrupt the feed. Hopefully not. But anyway, so sitting down to edit some videos. I've got two videos this morning. My passenger temperature actuator, I pulled all that apart and greased it up. I actually just used the existing grease. And then the recirculator actuator. So those no longer make any noises. They seem to work just fine. So I've got videos of that. I'll be editing those today. They should be up in the next day or two. And as far as that's concerned, I'm also going to be looking at my the driver temperature actuator. Probably not going to get to that till next week, but I am going to attempt to get to that. So yeah, not really much else really going on right now. It's really, really nice out right now, but it's really windy. So anyways, if you're just joining or this is your first live stream with me, this is your chance to ask me any questions, just chat, whatever. Basically, while I'm editing my videos to be uploaded to YouTube, I'll have my camera running. And when I'm done with that, if there's nothing else, then that's when I sign off. So, again, this is your chance to interact with me any way you want. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. So there's about a 15-second delay from the time that I'm actually live streaming to the time it actually shows up on YouTube. So be aware of that. So if I don't answer that question right away or respond to your comment, you'll understand why. Also, I'm switching back and forth between editing videos and seeing the chat room. Now, I am looking into live video chat through Hangouts on Air. So that'll give people an opportunity to be able to video chat with me. Now, keep in mind, I still have an event coming up. It'll be on the 5th of September. And that is a Hangouts on Air live stream. So, alright, so I'm going to get started editing these videos. Turned out to be a really nice day yesterday. It was actually a little bit on the chilly side. It was a first kind of real glimpse of what's to come for the fall weather. I personally, fall is my favorite time of year. In a couple days here, I'm going to be sorting through all my Halloween stuff and getting all that stuff out. That's my favorite time of year. I'm also, if you're familiar with, or you can Google search this, Lee Max Halloween. I like the motion ones. I've got all. I'm collecting. I'm a collector of those. So because we have a house now, not an apartment, I'm actually going to get a big fold-up table and set the whole town basically on that table and kind of design something around that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, rather than just have them up on the wall. So I do have a video that I'm going to be editing right now as a request from a subscriber. It actually has to do with my aquarium setup. The ghost shrimp, they were wondering if my ghost shrimp like to take food away from other fish and eat it by themselves. Well, I just so happen to capture that, so that's actually what I'm doing right now, is editing. That's a real short video, so for those of you who are not interested in the aquarium stuff, obviously you're not gonna like this video. I know this is probably pretty boring for some of you to actually just have me sitting in front of the computer not doing anything. And I do publish these to YouTube, so I mean, I don't have time to go back and see exactly what I was talking about, when I was talking about it, and so on to market. But yeah. I know it's the afternoon. It's what, quarter after 2 p.m. my time. So probably not too many people online right now. It's funny watching these shrimp. They they like to take the whole wafer and go and hide with it. It's pretty funny. Those of you who are in freshwater aquariums, tanks, this will be interesting to you. Alright, that was quick. First video is already being processed here in a second. It's a short video, it's only a minute and a half. So that was quick. Looks like it actually might rain a little bit today. I'm not real sure. I don't know. But trying to think of what else is going on. Obviously the fall is almost here. Kids will be going back to school in just a couple of weeks, actually, about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow. And that'll be nice in some ways, get them back on a regular schedule. And just like last year, usually when it starts getting cold, that's when sorry, my eyes are itchy. That's when things slow down for my Grand Prix vlog, my GPVlog channel, because there's not much I can really do with my car because it's so cold. I don't have a garage, so I don't have the opportunity to just park my car in the garage and still work on it. So before the winter hits, there's some things that I'm hoping to be able to do, but again, I'm also trying to get my Dreams and Memories channel back up and running. That's taking a lot of time, getting the ideas straight for how I want to do it. Alright, first video is done. I'll be uploading this today. Alright, so another video coming up. Let's see, this is actually from Friday, I believe. I just haven't sat down to edit this video. Actually talking about the live streams and how impressed I am with them. So if you're curious, I use Power Director. I bought it back when it was Power Director 10, and I've been upgrading ever since. I think it's a great editing program. It's definitely not as versatile as, say, like Adobe Premiere. But I've always enjoyed this. Always enjoyed using Power Director. It does what I need it to do, and that's all you can ask. So basically, I just sit down and get my titles in order, find a dead spot where I can add my Instagram plug, and just listen to the whole video, listening for things like maybe I coughed or sneezed or did something that needs to come out, basically, the video. So right now I'm just basically listening to the video and listening So again, if anybody has anything they want to talk about or any questions, I'll go right ahead. I'm basically just listening to my video. So the video that I'm listening to right now is actually about summer coming to an end. It's a drive into work, morning drive. So I'm just listening to that right now. I did start a Facebook page. I haven't been actively promoting it. I have to find, or I have to get in the groove of actually using even Instagram. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, there's situations where I use Instagram, but I need to really focus on Instagram more than Facebook right now to get in the habit of updating my status and so on. Excuse me. With Instagram. First video is almost done. Trying to think of a title for it. Sometimes I sit here for a couple minutes thinking about what kind of title I want. It has to be somewhat catchy. I just started doing thumbnails, so I want to make sure that it's sort of catchy, I guess. The usual Take a Drive With Me title. And call this live stream success because it just so happens that I was talking a lot about my live streams. Almost. All right. So that's title's done. Let's get a thumbnail here. All right. Let's get the audio corrected. Fade in and fade out audio. Okay, this video is ready to be processed. Should be able to see this one in a couple days. Probably Wednesday. I think I might take the kids for a walk today. It's actually pretty nice. We don't have too many of these nice days left, so I want to make sure I get those walks in before the weather goes bad. Again, if anybody's interested in chatting, questions, anything else like that, please feel free. I will be here while I'm editing some videos. Pardon me, guys. My wife is calling. Alright, so wife is almost home early from work today, and so probably be cutting this short on just this one video here that I'm editing, unfortunately. Man, I'm glad that I ended up building a new computer here a couple months back. Actually, it's been about 6 months. It's a Core i7 4790K. Not exactly top of the line when I got it, but I wasn't going to pay $1,000 for CPU. It's surprisingly, this Wirecast uses quite a bit of CPU power to run. Hey Nicholas, how you doing? How you been? I won't be on here too much longer, actually. My wife is actually close to being home, so I'm only going to be editing a couple videos right now. Oh, excuse me. Oh. So how are things going for you? I gotta get a microphone extension. I mean, this is a lapel mic, so it wasn't exactly meant, but I really like the quality, so I was it you that I was talking about the BMW in that movie Nothing But Trouble? That I think it was the 1982 or 1980 BMW 33i. Well, can't complain about having bills paid. I know that feeling. Of course, everybody hates feeling to have to pay bills, but yeah. So I was looking at some pictures of that BMW, and I'd love to have one. I think I just typed in Nothing But Trouble BMW. Yeah, the BMW E23 733i is what it is. And what a gorgeous car. Man, I'd love to own one even if it was a piece of crap. Just a beautiful car. And the thing that's funny is I was looking on some of the forums, a discussion. Apparently the wheels are custom BMW wheels for this particular movie, and they're like nearly impossible to find, and they just look awesome. It's too bad the movie was a flop. I actually really liked the movie. As funny as that is, but I've always been a Chevy Chase fan. Yeah, E23 733i. Pretty sweet. Yeah, I wouldn't mind owning one of those. So yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. So let me make sure that I don't close out the live stream by accident. Yeah, I was looking at your videos here the other day when we were talking. Yeah, it's a pretty nice car. I'd love to see a full walk around. Is Finland pretty cold all year long, or is it pretty reasonable? What's the curious? What's the native language there? To be honest, I'm pretty stupid when it comes to different languages and what country speaks what. I'm watching, by the way, I'm watching your video, your winter drive at night. What's that sound? I'm curious. What's that sound that I keep hearing? It's like a beep sound in the background. Every so often I hear this beep. Yeah, I'm hearing like it's sort of a beep sound. If you listen real close in the background, you can hear it. I keep hearing it. I wish I could play it for you without my speakers going nuts. No, this is much more often, like right now. Beep, 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 beep. It's in the background. I can hear it again. Does that BMW have all-wheel drive? I'm just curious. You don't have to do an investigation. I just wondered if maybe a cell phone or a radio or something was causing it. Does it have any kind of traction control or anything else like that? Wow, rear-wheel drive. I guess I'm a chicken when it comes to driving on the winter roads, afraid of wiping out. There's like nobody on the road at all in this video. Nobody. All right. Unfortunately, my wife is going to be home early. Well, don't let her know that I said that. I don't mean it like that. So she's going to be home any minute. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut this live stream a little bit short. I'll come back to it tonight probably sometime. I don't think it's a flasher, but I actually don't have Skype. I need to get Skype. I had Skype for a while. I was using it to Skype my sister, but I haven't logged into my Skype account in, oh, excuse me, it's probably been, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, something like that. So, anyway, Nicholas, I would love to chat with you more, believe me. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it a little bit shorter this time. So, you have yourself a good day. Anyone else who's watching, have a good day. And we'll definitely catch you later. I'll have a couple new videos up tomorrow. So, um, so we'll catch you later, alright? Take it easy.